what's up everyone, and welcome to Xbox On. Now, over the past year or so, there have been a ton of updates to your Xbox One, which you may or may not know about. So for any of you who want to make sure you're making the most of every single Xbox One update, in this video, we're going to talk you through some of the biggest features added to your console that you should definitely be taking advantage of in 2020. One of the biggest features that you should know about on your Xbox One S or X console is 120Hz. For those of you that don't know what 120Hz means, Hertz refers to the amount of times per second that your screen refreshes its image. So the higher your Hertz, the more times per second your TV or monitor will refresh. So running a game in 120Hz, you'll have a smoother gameplay experience as well as a chance of reduced reaction times. And because the Xbox One S and X support 120Hz at both 1080p and 1440p resolutions, this will give you the best possible gaming experience overall. To turn it on, just head over to your settings on your Xbox One S or X console, select display before selecting 120Hz as your refresh rate. It's as simple as that. Of course, as well as your console, your monitor or TV will still need to be able to support 120Hz, so make sure to also double check this. Your HDMI connection must also be at least HDMI 2.0, and remember that if you're using 4K resolution on your Xbox One X, you'll not be able to take advantage of 120Hz. Another thing to be aware of is not all games will allow you to take complete advantage of 120Hz, with some titles having capped frame limits of between 30 and 60, so make sure to check your favorite game settings to see where you can take full advantage of 120Hz. There's also another recent update to Xbox One which can also help in this situation: variable refresh rates. Powered by AMD's FreeSync technology, this allows your screen to change its refresh rate to match your Xbox One's current outputted frames. Again though, remember to check your monitor or TV to see if it supports variable refresh. One setting that you'll see traditionally used more often on monitors is 1440p resolution. This is a resolution in between the more commonly used 1080p and 4K, and it's what I personally use when playing games. Your Xbox One now supports this resolution, so if you want to take advantage of 120Hz and play at the highest possible resolution, then this is the perfect option for you, as that 1440p resolution is going to help provide you with better picture quality so you can see more detail on screen. And if you haven't already, it's definitely worth having a play around with. One other feature you'll want to jump on is the brand new Wishlist in the Microsoft Store. If you want to buy a game but it's too expensive right now, just select Add to Wishlist. You'll then get an alert if it's ever discounted on the Microsoft Store. It's a great way of making sure you save money at every opportunity. Another major update to Xbox One is mouse and keyboard support. You simply plug these peripherals into your console's USB ports and voila! You're ready to play an ever-expanding list of games that support mouse and keyboard controls. This list includes big hitters like Fortnite, Minecraft, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And if the idea of a trailing wire from your console to your seat puts you off, then you might want to check out the Razer Turret. Xbox have partnered with Razer to create the first wireless keyboard and mouse designed specifically for Xbox One. It even features a retractable mouse mat so you can play right from the comfort of your sofa. One huge update to your Xbox One in 2019 was AMD FreeSync support, which is what enables variable refresh rates and allows AMD compatible systems and monitors to communicate directly. This means a display's refresh rate is scaled to whatever your Xbox One is outputting, which helps reduce screen tearing to help give you the smoothest gaming experience possible. One other thing you need to make sure you do if you haven't already heading into 2020 is design yourself a shiny new Xbox avatar. The Xbox Avatar Editor got a complete overhaul to add a ton more inclusive options. Plus, the final product is a lot more modern looking and even works across Windows 10. It's surprisingly fun making a little virtual version of yourself, especially with so many customization options to really get across your style and attitude. Just look how lifelike Charley's looks. A huge update you might already be taking advantage of without realizing is a brand new feature called Fast Start. That'll get you playing your games as quick as possible after purchasing them. Fast Start works by identifying which files are needed to begin playing and prioritizes the download of those files first, which allows you to jump into gameplay twice as fast while the remainder of the game just downloads in the background. All you have to do to take advantage of this feature is to select games that are Fast Start enabled, some of which are also available in the Xbox Game Pass catalog. One other really helpful thing to get you playing your games quicker is the Xbox app. This lets you start installing games even when you're not at home, so you can download a new title that's been added to Xbox Game Pass, for example, and start playing the second you sit down in front of your console. Just make sure to connect your console via the app first. Another small update that makes a big difference is the Restart Console button. When you hold down the Xbox button on your controller, you'll now have 3 options: turn console off, turn controller off, and now Restart Console. This feature can be useful if you're trying to fix an issue that you've run into, and the process won't erase any of your games or data. It's a nice feature that saves you having to fully power down and then turn your console back on. A huge thing that some games have started to introduce is Crosssave, which allows you to play a game on your Xbox One and then pick it up on Windows 10 PC or Project xCloud right where you left off. So you can play your games wherever and whenever without fear of losing progress or missing out on any achievements. The games that support Crosssave include Gears 5, Forza Horizon 4, and Cuphead, and the list is getting longer all the time. This is something we're going to get more and more used to during 2020 and sets up perfectly for the next gen. Speaking of which, so one final feature I really want to bring up isn't actually an update for your Xbox One, but is a pretty big deal, with the brand new Xbox Series X arriving holiday 2020. And this is the fact that all Xbox One accessories will work with the next generation console. So if you go and purchase an Elite Series 2 controller or a headset, for example, you're still going to be able to go ahead and use that with the Xbox Series X, meaning these purchases are a longer term investment. So there we have it. A load of features that you need to make sure that you're taking advantage of in 2020. Do make sure to share any other tips down in the comments below and subscribe if you're new to the channel to make sure you're first to get all the news as we build up to the launch of the Xbox Series X. We'll see you next time.